can wrap just about anything on it, from like a cookie to that tray. This later today, I suggest as soon as you come in the morning, turn it on.
Okay.
Leave it sit here. Turn it on. That's all it is just flip the switch. Right. Over. You hit next. This is what you're usually, this is the screen you're usually going to have up when you're running. So just like the tray sealer, it has a manual and auto. In this case, it's in manual, and you have to use the start button to run it, and you have to hold it. Let go. I'm sorry, auto. It's same. This is when everything is set up, and you can walk away. Okay? There's 3 heaters in here. First one's the fin wheels. Fin wheels are these wheels underneath here, like these top plates here are hot. They're heated, and they make the bottom seal. Okay. Upper crimper, which is in here, which is making the end seal, and the lower crimper. So if you find that you need to change the settings, just like on the tray sealer, to where if you're running a lot, you know, the consistency or whatever, you have to increase or decrease the temperature. Just hit the highlighted. Area. Little keypad comes up, and right now it's set at 305, so you think it needs more heat, you just 310 and then. We'll jump over here to the registration. This is like a generic screen that we use this for everything, so you don't have this. You don't have print registration. So the only thing that works here is the film advance. If I push, you hear that the wheels are turning, and you can thread the film. The menu, right? It has product. So right now I have it set up for this tray. I believe that's the tray, that white tray over there. I believe that's it. So if I hit the highlighted area and I load this, right, the PLC is going to set the machine for, it's going to run 51 bags a minute, packages a minute. It's going to make an 11-inch bag, and then the 3 heater settings. After I load that, I go to setup. These settings are settings that you have to do yourself for each product. So it's telling me that the film width is 16.5, right? And that's only 16. In-feed pitch is 14. Has to be on the long pitch, 14. That's the spacing right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can see like if you're going to run a cookie or something, you would run the narrow pitch. So this, when we change it, and when I show you how to change all that. This right here. So what that's going to do, that's going to form the bag around the product. Okay. So the first setting is the vertical setting is 5.4. This, I'm just going to use this as, I don't mean to be ignorant, I use this as a pointer. This here is the vertical setting, and if you look on the side here where the tape measure is, that's the scale, and then the 0 mark is right there. Okay. So if you want to move that, you just loosen this up, you drop it down or pick it up. Okay. So we'll just leave it there for now. Okay. Setting is 4.3. That's this setting right here. There's your 0 mark, and then the scale is on the side. So you would just loosen that handle and move it back, forward or back. Okay. And this depends, where this is positioned depends usually on the length of the product and the width of the film. It's 5.3. This knob adjusts the width, and then of course here's the setting and your 0 mark. The scale and the 0 mark. So by turning that, you're either going to move those wings out or in. The reason we do that is because the inside has a coating on it, a seal coat. So if it's upside down, it'll stick to everything but itself. Okay? So this knob, the outside knob, this is opposite. Turn it to the right and it loosens. So you can loosen this up. Lift this pin, pull this out. So you would take your film and put your film roll up there. Okay. I don't want to do it because I
of course.
And then you want it. There's another cone like this on the other side. So you want to lift that up on there, and then this goes on. There's a slot here. So if you look at this, I turn this. There's a pin that falls. If you look here, this pin. You want to set it right on the side of that bolt, because when I turn this tight, right, it's going to push the cone.
Okay.
It's going to push the cone and the other one. So the way I do it, I find the easiest thing for me is just to put this on anywhere. This up, and then I turn this down, and then I just see. You can see where the bolt is, right? And then put it through the machine. You don't need.
What is this for? This little.
That's just weight. So in the end, you always want to come off of this roller. Doesn't matter how you get here, just make sure you come off of this roller. This is the important one. Okay? So you just have to come off of here, underneath here, like that. And then over the top.
So that's if you're using the label.
If you're using a labeler. And over here, if you're using a labeler, you want to make sure that you're over top of both rollers, because the label, it's flatter for the label.
So just like.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you shut the lid, you can do this several ways. You can use this button. And that's pulling the film. Okay. Or you can just push this button. See how that got ahead of itself when you adjust screen? And this is the packages per minute, so you can just decrease it. We'll just go down to 45 packages a minute. And then the last thing you gotta do is just and it's that simple. So I have to do a little adjustment on the knife. Okay. Roll just by itself, and you would use like something like that because that's about the width of a hot dog.
Yeah.
If you decided that you wanted to run this tray through there and overwrap it, you use this one because it fits the width. So I'm just going to move this on my end. I'm just timing the cutter. So if you look here, right? See, this thing is what's cutting the film. So it's going to cut, and then when it comes around again, it's going to hit right here. So what I want to do is I want to open those up. To the back. So if I open them more, so you have all that space in the front, so it's going to be real close to the back. So I just open it up some more. It's the first time I ever did this.
Nice.